We are live now. Shivansh Tajalli, please start.
Hello everyone, I am Shivansh Parihar from Team Vidhyalaya and I am the host for the opening ceremony with the Jalli Saja. Namaste, Adab and a very good afternoon everyone present here. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Team Vidhyalaya, I extend a very warm and hearty welcome to each one of you present here. It's an amazing afternoon, isn't it? Yes, it is. Well, firstmost, I would like to thank you all for taking the time out from your heavy schedule and making this spectacular afternoon with your glorious presence. Thank you, each one of you. Tejali, do you know that this is Jammu and Kashmir's biggest virtual MUN with 33 schools and 360 students?
Yes, Shivansh, I'm super excited for this event.
And the school participating in this MUN are JK Public School, Jammu, Army Public School, Jammu, and Doon International School, Jammu, International Daily Rising School, Jammu, Jammu Sanskriti School, Kathua, Air Force School, Jammu, JK Public School, Kathua, Sai International School, Kathua, Army Public School, Changlod, DBN Vidya Mandir School, Indian Public School, Kathua, International DPS, Aknoor, Jammu Sanskriti School, Jammu, Delhi Public School, Udhampur, Banyan International School, Jammu, International Delhi Public School, Jammu, Stephens International School, Jammu, Mount Litra Z School, Jammu, Kathua, Model Academy School, Jammu, Springdale School, Jammu, KC International School, Jammu, KC Public School, Jammu, Army Public School, Ratnachak, Jodamal Public School, Jammu, RM Public School, Jammu, Kartar Public School, Kathua, Tiny Scholar School, Kathua, Shemford Futuristic School, Jammu, SNS Vidya Mandir, Jammu, MV International School, Jammu, RMG International School, Jammu, Army Public School, Nagrota, and MHAC, Nagbani.
I would like to thank the team of Jammu Sahodaya Schools Complex for their guidance and support. To be inspired is great, but to be an inspiration is an honor. On the behalf of Vidhyalaya, I thank Dr. Pramod Kumar Srivastava, President JSSC and Principal Model Academy School, Dr. Kunal Anand, General Secretary JSSC and Principal of Delhi Public School Udhampur, Dr. Vikesh Kaur, Public Relations Officer JSSC and Principal of Doon International School, Mr. K.L. Dogra, Treasurer JSSC and Principal MV International School, Mr. Anil Pathania, Technical Support Officer JSSC and Principal JK Public School Kathua, K.C. Singh Mehta, Principal IDPS Aknoor, Mentor JSSC, Ms. Nirmal Mahana, Principal DPS Rajbagh and Mentor JSSC, Ms. Vijay Puri, Director Academic, Shemford Futuristic Schools and Mentor JSSC. Shivansh, I've participated in MUN several times, and to me, it was very intense learning experience, which was very demanding and tiring. But it was very satisfying too, because you can see all the hard work you pour into it become fruitful. What about you? Are you interested in MUNs?
Yes, I want to do something related to the whole international world because traveling, different cultures, and languages is something I really enjoy. Getting to know different countries and point of view, and we also learn a lot of skills through an MUN.
Yes, like research, confidence, public speaking, and adapting your ideas to changing information when you do not have a lot of time are all incredibly valuable to any future career.
I absolutely agree with you. MUN greatly increased my power to think, comprehend. It helped me in getting out of my comfort zone and to take steps which I was afraid of taking.
I would definitely recommend each and every individual to attend MUNs. Now, I would like to call President JSSC Dr. Pramod K. Srivastava He is the principal of Model Academy School, Jammu, and honorary advisor at the Vidhyalaya. With 28 plus years of experience and expertise in the education field, he has won many awards. He is a visionary leader for his team. Sir, I would like to call you upon the stage.
Thank you, Tejali. A very good afternoon and warm welcome to all my dear friends and dear colleagues and dear students. I would like to, it is my honor and privilege to welcome, our esteemed chief guest for today's program, Dr. Priyadarshi Nayak, and the guest of honor for today's program, Ms. Rashmi Ahluwalia. Dr. Nayak and Ma'am Rashmi, they all are dear to us, and always, very, very eager to join us, for any activity which Jammu Sahodaya hosts, which Jammu Sahodaya, inaugurate or doing it. And they are very, very the enthusiastic person, and, taking time from their busy schedule. I know that everyone is busy. One is, Dr. If I talk about Dr. Nayak, he is busy as a city coordinator. He is busy with all, affairs of CBSE. Ma'am Rashmi Ahluwalia, nowadays she is, packed with, back to back, what training session, the pedagogical training sessions. He is back to back, packed. But even then, thank you so much for sparing your valuable time, Dr. Priyadarshi Nayak and Ma'am Rashmi Ahluwalia, for gracing this occasion. Let me tell you, this MUN, MUN, it's a dream of Jammu Sahodaya. And in a row, this is the second year we are presenting this. Last year we have started with this MUN, Jammu Sahodaya MUN, in collaboration with this time the Vidhyalaya. Last time it was the erudite. So I just wanted to give a brief of this thing, that it is, in association with the Vidhyalaya. And as already, Guneet, Master Guneet has mentioned this thing, that 33 schools and more than 360 children across, Jammu Sahodaya schools, they are participating. So I think this is one of the biggest, MUN, which virtually we are holding. And children, those who are participating in, they have got great opportunity of learning that what exactly MUN is. Otherwise, children has got a misconception that MUN is nothing but it is a kind of debating. So we are very thankful to the team Vidhyalaya. They have made our children understand. They have make them understand. They have given a lot of trainings to our children to make them understand yes, exactly what the MUN is. So for this we must compliment the team, the Vidhyalaya, for training our children and for making them understand what is the real MUN. So thank you so very much, Mr. Guneet Singh. He's an entrepreneur and he is working in association with Jammu Sahodaya for a long time. So we must all thank him also. And students from different schools, those who are participating, children, I know that you have learned a lot about and understood that what MUN is. If I talk about Dr. Nayak, I just wanted to give his little introduction, because if I'm going to give the introduction of Dr. Nayak and Ma'am Rashmi out here, it will take the whole day, because they are the person who of the international fame. Dr. Nayak is the principal of Doon Public School, Hathras, CBSE resource person and the city coordinator, and I have been told he is the chief coordinator also for all these examinations and all, and holding the CED and various what positions he is holding on different platforms. So Dr. Nayak, welcome to Jammu Sahodaya, and welcome to this Jammu Sahodaya and the Vidhyalaya MUN. And I'm sure that with your presence, every member of this Jammu Sahodaya team will be getting benefit and will be honored. Ma'am Rashmi Ahluwalia She is again, a resource person of the CBSE and the president Saudia Complex, Pathankot, and holding various, positions in, if you talk about training, if you talk about, the CBSE all affairs. So many posts, so many positions he is holding. And above all, if I talk about, Dr. Nayak and Ma'am Rashmi, they are the, good human being and a humble person, and always, trying, always, eager to help the needy one. Needy one means what? I would like to clear out here. Needy means in, education fraternity. If I talk about needy is what? If I need to learn something. So if I'm asking Rashmi ma'am, I want it now, right now, she is very eager to, give her time, and, and she is eagerly, taking out time, check out his time, and she is helping. So that is what ready to help for the sake of the, education, for the sake of, the knowledge and the wisdom to spread out. So thank you, Dr. Nayak. Thank you, Ma'am Rashmi, for being a part of this, event. And children, those who are participating today, I know that they are going to learn a lot. And because through this platform, I would like that you should understand what exactly, what the diplomacy is, what exactly the international relations are there, and how to simulate, what the United Nations committees. This is the basic theme and the basic perspective of, holding MUN for the children. Because I was just going through some quotes, and it is from the, the Bhagavad Gita, that nothing in this world can trouble you as much as your own thoughts. Means हमारे अपने विचार हमको विचलित कर सकते हैं, और किसी के विचार हमको विचलित नहीं कर सकते हैं. तो हमारी सोच, हमें कैसा सोचना है, हमें कैसा बनना है, हमें क्या सीखना है, हमें क्या नहीं सीखना है, this we need to decide, and we are the authorized person to decide of our own self. So with this thought, I must compliment and must congratulate to all the schools participating and their children, and they will be having it's a 3 days event, and all these 3 days they will be having a great learning and a great learning and a great learning. With this, thank you so very much. I'm humbled, and God bless everyone.
Thank you for your wise words. Now, I would like to call the chief guest, Dr. Priyadarshi Nayak. He's the principal of Doon Public School, Hathras, resource person and city coordinator of CBSE, regional coordinator, MHRD, Government of India, and founder of CED India. With 27 plus years of experience and expertise in handling the 360-degree domain of education, including operations and business management school, curriculum design and implementation. He's a visionary leader for his team. Sir, I would like to call you on the stage.
My sincere greetings to Jammu Sahodaya, as well as the Vidhyalaya, which is partnering this great MUN virtually. First of all, my sincere thanks to Dr. Pramod Srivastava, the President of Jammu Sahodaya. I think he has been a very good mentor for all these schools at Jammu in recent times. My sincere greetings to Vijayapuri ma'am. I could see her. Mera pranam, namaskar. My sincere thanks to all the team of Jammu Sahodaya, all the school leaders, school principals, and my sincere greetings to Rashmi Ahluwalia ma'am. After meeting a long time in the virtual mode. Friends, joining hands for sailing through the uncertain times, I think it is something very amazing for the team leaders, those who have organized. Greetings to all the empowered minds. I believe you are all the pillars of our society. Now we are all getting back to school, for which one should get well equipped to handle all types of teaching, learning, blended, regular, or hybrid, whatever it may be. But I believe today's day is very important, even though we are maybe online or virtual. Today's day is important because today is Lord Ganesha's birthday. Lord Ganesha is a remarkable guru to all of us to impart extraordinary happiness lessons. It is not only he provides you knowledge, but I believe he provides you happiness lessons to all of us. With the expecting and changing definition of education in the era of pandemic world, the school leaders has also undergone a sea change. The school educators, they have transformed themselves into a transformed educator. And friends, MUN is such a type of, there are a lot of MUN takes place all over India, and I used to be a part of it. And believe me, children get utmost exposure and wonderful leadership quality became to it. I must appreciate the work of Jammu Sahodaya schools for having this sort of platforms in their Sahodaya. I could find 33 schools associated with this, and 33 schools into multiplied by number of children will be benefited by this MUN. Friends, the National Education Policy also speaks about promoting all these activities. I think this is something very good being done by the teachers and educators of Jammu Sahodaya, imparting, encouraging knowledge and teaching skills which dramatically need to be increased, need to be enhanced by all the schools. With immense pride and happiness, I feel that, this should be a part and parcel of every school, those who are connected with school education, because only imparting the vocational knowledge will not be sufficient enough. And according to me, faculty empowerment and empowering children through skills is very important. You may have a knowledge content, you may have life skills, but ethos and spiritual values, financial self-reliance, leadership skills is also a foremost requirement in present-day situation. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to be here a part and parcel of this great celebration, where I believe that when India is celebrated 75th Independence Day, we need our school team or your school children to come up with very innovative things in the days to come, which can have a golden or a grand fora of learning to happen in the days to come. Friends, it gives me immense pleasure to put this, kind of things in the school curriculum, because this can not only give you a benchmark in understanding or putting up leadership skills, but these will carry nuggets of experiential wisdom to all the school leaders, all children all over. Being a visionary myself, I ensure sharing the vision of the schools, sharing of the vision of what exactly a child of today's is required. I constantly endeavor to equip educator, you can say every educator of mine to be the epitome of achievers in all the above areas. When you want your children to be at the top or epitome of all the above areas, these type of activities, including MUN, we certainly had. I think I should I should congratulate the team Sahodaya, Jammu Sahodaya for, it is a global content, global connect. So globally, the world of work is changing faster. So if it is changing faster, more drastically, more implementably properly, we need to plan out how these skills will be implemented in the mind of children. We should create such type of forefront where innovative and creative practices in education can be there in the mind of all children. Students should not only be measured by their academic improvement, but also be assessed by participation and completion of successful, you can say, personality. And this successful personality comes only in these type of activities which you have planned. Friends, such a visionary which I can find with the school leaders of Jammu Sahodaya. I believe that when we are all planning out to have a transformational leadership, when we school leaders are thinking of transformational leadership with collaborative approach, this system certainly is going to inspire and direct towards the goal we set for ourselves as a school leader. As a school leader, it should not only be confined that, yes, I have to complete my course and complete the examination and take out the result. I keep on, as a leader, everyone should keep on planning the policies, the decisions, which overall a child can be groomed and can come to a place where he can meet and, face all the challenges of the world. With these words, I think I wish this organization, which has planned up with the Vidhyalaya, a very positive way you have planned up, where a lot of performance-based learning can happen. When you have this type of platform, it's not only a communication skill, but a lot of other skills can be groomed up with an aim to bring 100% literacy and you can say good communication, verbal skills, oratory skills, good health to the, for all the children. I am confident that the high spirit, the innovative working, and the consistent contribution of Jammu Sahodaya will certainly help these children to grow up magnificently in the days to come. They will be the torch bearers of this country. They will certainly meet the expectations of the parents. They are going to make the school leaders happy with their contributions in various areas. Nobody knows in the days to come where they will be landed. But I think the way we are creating platforms, these platforms will create or have them a better platform for them in the future. I believe this is something wonderful work which the visionary leader of Jammu Sahodaya in collaboration with Vidhyalaya is doing. My sincere greetings, regards to each one of you. I wish that all the students, those who are participating, all the best. You learn because everyone, we believe we are all lifelong learners, and you all learn out of it, grow dramatically and reach the pinnacle of success. With these words, my sincere thanks to Jammu Sahodaya, the entire team, for inviting me today as a part, because I believe Jammu Sahodaya is a part and parcel of mine. I love whenever I say, even though I was a little stuck with some of the work, but I said yes, if it is Jammu Sahodaya, I will be there because it's a part and parcel of mine. My sincere thanks, regards to all of you. Bahut bahut dhanyawad. Namaskar.
Thank you so very much, my sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your input, sir. Now, I would like to invite General Secretary, JSSC, Dr. Kunal Anand. He is the principal of Delhi Public School, Udhampur, J&K, and honorary advisor at the Vidhyalaya. With 17 plus years of experience in teaching, administration, training and development, staff training, operations, student relations, campus management, campus operations, and management of school and educational institutions. He's a visionary leader for his team. Sir, I would like to invite you to the stage.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bacha. And once again, a very, very warm welcome to Dr. Priyadarshi Nayak. He's not just a principal, a director, or a founder, but he's a true mentor to many, including me. We are blessed with your revered presence on this platform, sir. The Jammu Sahodaya and the Vidhyalaya's MUN, which is, as Pramod sir told us, the second season, I would call it, the second pandemic season of MUN, which was held online. And my sincere gratitude to Rashmi Ahluwalia, ma'am. I know, ma'am, what we people are going through these days. Back-to-back APP training programs have really taken us for a ride, but that's a learning ride. And in spite of those commitments, you are here for us. That's such a motivating thing for all of us. And of course, I would like to extend my greetings to the Vidhyalaya team and Guneet for supporting us in this particular program. Well, I am happy today for many reasons. I'm honored there for many reasons. One, of course, being the second season of MUN, which is being broadcasted today with more than 360 delegates drawn from 34 schools of Jammu region.
many first-timer schools, many experienced schools. The way the team Vidhyalaya had balanced all this is actually commendable. I have been with their rehearsals time, their trainings for the past 1 month. They are there on this job. And I'm sure each one of us would appreciate the efforts which are put in by these people in making the event happen. So making an event happen is even more important than getting the success out of that event. So already you have nailed it, the team, for making this event one of the largest in UT of Jammu and Kashmir, and I'm sure it would be among the largest in the North India as well. And second reason for me to be delighted is that Nayak sir is here, Rashmi ma'am is here. So because, whenever we require them for any functionaries, that's a great thing, sir. Thank you very much, both of you. Another reason there is being that I can see Vijay ma'am, who's our mentor also. She's also present in all the functions of the Jammu Sahodaya. And Rohini ma'am, who had just presented a wonderful Sahodaya event. We had a teachers debate program this time. It was first time we had tried it in Jammu Sahodaya as an event. And it went off exceptionally well, beyond expected, ma'am. Par excellence and flawless event. Congratulations to Rohini ma'am and the team of Jammu Sanskriti School, Jammu. Another reason for me being happy is today one of my students, Shivansh Parihar, from my institution. He is there on the comparing desk of the program. So that makes me feel proud that students from Udhampur are making a medal in every field. And above all, my own son is a part of this particular program. He's in the core committee, Navajanam. So there are so many reasons to celebrate that this time the MUN is even more greater, smarter, even more creative, innovative. And of course, with the presence of Nayak sir and Rashmi ma'am, the things have even changed so beautifully. Thank you, Pramod sir, for giving us an opportunity to make this event happen. Vikesh ma'am, for always being so supportive towards any event which we do at Jammu Sahodaya level. And of course, without the help of our TSO, Anand Pathania, and our treasurer, Kundan Lal Dogra sir, because treasurers are the most important part. They allow us to make the events happen. So thank you, whole Jammu Sahodaya team, for making this event a breathtaking reality for the second time, and to all the principals of Jammu Sahodaya for being a part of this historic event. Thank you, everyone. I am truly obliged.
Thank you, Dr. Kunal. I can see Vijaypuri ma'am has joined. Welcome, Vijaypuri ma'am. You are the mentor for all of us. And I'm happy that you have joined now here also. And
thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you so very much, ma'am, for joining. And all my dear, colleagues, friends from different schools, principals of different schools, welcome for this, program. And ma'am, Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Vijaypuri ma'am. Thank you. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, beta. Take it.
Now, I would like to invite guest of honor, Mrs. Rashmi Ahluwalia. She is the principal of Montessori Cambridge School, Pathankot, president of Sahodaya Schools Complex, Pathankot, CBSE Teachers Awardee 2013 and National Awardee 2016. With 34 plus years of experience and expertise in education sector, she's an enthusiastic, responsible person in the field of education. Proven leadership, abilities in working as a team, handling multiple tasks, great adaptability to any enterprise's environment. Ma'am, I would like to invite you.
Thank you, Tajali. And thank you, Dr. Pramod, Dr. Kunal, Dr. Vikesh, members of Jammu Sahodaya, and thank you, Guneet from Vidhyalaya. You've given me an opportunity to be part of such an event where number of schools are participating. And thank you, Dr. Nayak. Our association has been for a long time, but it's really nice to see you here today. I would like to say, it's great honor to be amongst children. And children who are so hardworking, who are working out on all the different, aspects, the social aspects. that how the reforms could come up, how this mock United Nations is going to help them out to develop themselves. It's going to help them to open up with their ideas. The ideas, when you start working on them, number of changes come up, because our children are the future of tomorrow. They are going to see to these challenges which people are facing around the world. And congratulations to Team Jammu Sahodaya that you have got the children all together, share their ideas, and this mock UN is going to be a big success, not only in Jammu Sahodaya, but even in Northern India. As Dr. Kunal pointed out, Dr. Pramod also said so, that in Northern region, it is going to be one of the best and on the top. Congratulations to Team Sahodaya, Jammu Sahodaya. Dear students, this type of platform is going to provide you a mirror. It is going to add to your personality. You are going to get an opportunity to be creative. Number of interactive activities are there. These are going to add up your traditional values, your modern knowledge, and this complete information which you gain from here is going to add up to your educational pattern, because you are all going to become the leaders of tomorrow. And whatever you choose, the career you choose later is going to contribute positively towards self, family, society, nation, and entire world. I won't take much of your time, but I would like to say the efforts of Jammu Sahodaya and their team, the staff members, and the students, I wish you all a great success. God bless you all. Thank you so much, Jammu Sahodaya, to making me part of your family. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you for your inputs, ma'am. Now, I would like to invite P.R.O.JSSC, Dr. Vikesh Kaur. She is the founder principal of Doon International School, Jammu, and honorary advisor at the Vidhyalaya. With 28 plus years in education sector, encapsulated with teaching, training, and learning by wearing various hats, and above all, an optimistic educationist. She's a pragmatic visionary, educationist, principal resource person, educational activist, potential master trainer, motivational speaker. Ma'am, I would like to invite you on the stage.
Thank you, Tajalli. Thank you so much. At the outset, I would like to bow my head in reverence to the Almighty for equipping us all with such an inner strength to initiate such kind of programs. And I'm so thankful to our president, Dr. Pramod Srivastava, along with Dr. Kunal, for thinking about such initiatives for the upgradation and upliftment of our children, other than the academics. So it is such a great honor and privilege to be a part of such a colossal event, said to be the largest in this region. My heartfelt gratification and honest gratitude to Dr. Priyadarshi Nayak and Mrs. Rashmi Ahluwalia for sparing their precious time to be a part of this event, because a presence of such dignitaries for an event like this really enhance the attitude and the aptitude and the capabilities of the children who are participating in such kind of activities. I am so much thankful, and my generous gratitude to all the principals of the schools whose children are participating in this event, for encouraging their children and motivating them to be a part of such event, because definitely initiating an event is important, and then making it a success is only because we encourage children to take part in such events. So thank you all the principals, the mentors of different schools. I, on behalf of our president, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the mentors of Jammu Sahodaya School Complex who have been the backbone of this organization, and with their advices and their support, it's always possible for all of us. The executive committee of Jammu Sahodaya has always been hand to hand with for organizing such kind of events. Nonetheless, above all, the founder of the Vidhyalaya, Mr. Guneet Singh, the young entrepreneur who has always been so amazing while, and we are lucky enough and fortunate enough to have him partnering such kind of event, which is ultimately going to be beneficial for our children, the children of Jammu Sahodaya. So, it is children, it's just an amalgamation of, different colossal exposure and, golden opportunity for researching, learning, comprehending, analysis, and lot many things, lot many skills you are going to learn. And above all, you're going to have an opinion of your own and presenting it with confidence. So I will not wish you all the best, rather I'll encourage you to do your best. So I'm sure that you all are going to do your best and make this event not only the largest of this region, but the best of this region. Thank you so much. And once again, thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Nayak, and our guest of honor, Mrs. Rashmi Ahluwalia, for sparing their precious time and gracing this occasion with their virtual presence. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for your wise words, ma'am. Now, I would like to invite the founder of the Vidhyalaya, Mr. Guneet Singh. He is the founder of the Vidhyalaya Gurlab Jammu and Kashmir Kujan NGO project and Bezuban Ki Aas. He is the youngest edupreneur from Jammu and social activist and educational events organizer. He is a visionary leader and has organized many events in the field of education. Sir, I would like to invite you on the stage.
Thank you, Tejalli. जिंदगी की असली उड़ान अभी बाकी है, जिंदगी के कई इम्तिहान अभी बाकी हैं. अभी तो नापी हमने मुट्ठी भर जमीन, आगे पूरा आसमान बाकी है. Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank Jammu Sahodaya family for their constant support and guidance. Team the Vidhyalaya for organizing this conference. Thank you so much, Nayak sir, for joining as a chief guest. Thank you so much, Rashmi ma'am, for joining as a guest of honor. I would like to thank our school principals for providing this opportunity to their students. And how can I forget our secret superstars, our lovely campus ambassador teachers who are always there bridging the gap between us and the students. Dear delegates, I know these 2 to 3 weeks were not easy for you, but remember, to learn something, you have to put in your efforts. There is a saying, Yatha Drishti Tatha Shrishti. How you see the world will appear you in the same way. So start every day with positivity and aim at learning something new. So best of luck, delegates. Don't aim for winning, aim for learning something new. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call Mr. Aditya Das for the introduction of the committees.
Thank you, ma'am. Greetings to one and all present here. So I will be introducing you to all the committees we have. The first committee we have is United Nations Economic and Social Council. The agenda for the same is deliberation on cryptocurrency. The second committee we have is National Commission for Women. The agenda here is deliberation upon practice of old ritual in aspect of Indian marriages. The next committee is Lok Sabha, and the agenda is deliberation upon implementation of Uniform Civil Code in India. The next up is United Nations General Assembly. The agenda for United Nations General Assembly is discussion on nuclear disarmament. The next committee we have is United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. The agenda for this is social inclusion of refugees. The next committee is Stakeholders Committee. This committee's agenda is discussing the challenges in achieving sustainable development goals with special emphasis on climate change. Next committee is International Press. Up next is the last committee in our hand, that is United Nations Security Council. This will be a continuous crisis committee, and the agenda is discussion on recent crimes in Palestine. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya sir. Now, I would like to call Dr. Pramod Kumar Srivastava sir for the opening of the conference.
Thank you, Sivans. And thank you, Dr. Nayak. Thank you, Ma'am Rashmi Ahluwalia, and Ma'am Puri, Ma'am Vijay Puri, Ma'am, and all my fellow friends, principals from various schools, and the participants from various schools, children, all the very best. And with this, I declare this MUN open.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I, Shivansh Parihar,
and me, Tajalli Sajal, host for the opening ceremony signing off.